Greetings and salutations, YouTube land. Prevo back again with another unboxing video. Today I have a very recurring theme on my channel. A box of autographed pro wrestling promos from Highspots.com. If you're new around here, welcome. Highspots is the premier pro wrestling gear and merchandise company on the planet. I don't know why I keep doing that French. Anyway. They do shows on their Facebook page. Usually there's one Tuesday, one Thursdays, and they've been doing a bunch of different ones on Saturdays as well. They have a ton of different guests on there. Literally legends, up-and-comers, AEW, WWE, ECW. You name it, they've had them. Except for Ric Flair. But anyways. And this is my most recent pickups. Alright. Are you ready? Let's get ready for the unboxing. Jump. Thank you. So, they usually show a preview on their Twitter and Facebook page before the big shows. Don't get too attached to what you see, because a lot of them are either one-ofs or what they call hard card items, which are things they only have a few of. They can be pretty tough to get. Several of the items in here are hard card items I lucked out on and snagged. I've also managed to miss several hard card items I really wanted, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. When you get them, you feel awesome. When you miss out, you hate them. Alright. First, we have, I think all of these have the new Highspots COA. I don't know if you can see it down there. It's like a little QR code they're doing now. I don't know. It's different. Alright. First we have a classic ECW tag team with the company pretty much right up until the end. We have Danny Doring and the Angry Amish Roadkill. Chickens! I don't remember. I believe these were students of Taz, if I'm not mistaken. They were a very mixed tag team, but they were really popular. They had really good results. In interviews, the only thing Roadkill would say would be chickens. That's why he inscribed it on there, which I think was awesome. I really liked these guys. I'm really glad I was able to add them. I think this was a hard card I got lucky on. And it was only like 15 or 20 bucks too, so that was a steal for them. I loved those guys. I don't know what happened to them. They kind of disappeared after ECW. It's a shame. I really thought especially Roadkill had a lot of chemistry and talent. Okay, up next we have... Oh, who is this? I can never remember his name. Just kidding. I will always remember the name of GOLDUST. Yes, Dustin Rhodes. What I feel is his greatest character he's come up with. GOLDUST. On an official WWE photo file. Signed as GOLDUST, which I think is awesome. Literally from his debut, I loved this character. He was weird, he was artistic, he was crazy. I loved him. He had a really interesting feud with Roddy Piper. Yeah. He's one I've wanted for a while. I was so glad I was able to snag him because they did not have many of him. I want to say he was like 32, so he was a little on the higher end, but I think he was worth it. Next we have another tag team, the Harris Brothers, Ron and Don. They're also the Bruise Brothers, I think it was, in WWE. I want to say it was like 8 Ball and Chains or something like that. Pretty sure they're part of the Disciples of Apocalypse, the biker group run by Crush. This was only like 15 bucks, so I grabbed it because they were Pretty known tag team. This is a WCW promo. I know there have been some issues with them after. They have some, I guess, questionable views, so I was a little iffy on getting them, but I added them to the collection. I might regret it. I don't know. Okay, up next. Old school COA. Very old school promo. If you don't know, that is Mr. Fuji. I believe he's passed on, I'm pretty sure. This is a $30 promo. Once again, this was a very limited one. He was one of the great managers of WWE in the 80s and 90s. He managed Yokozuna, the Orient Express. So many people. I think he managed Crush for a while. He was very much one of the great heel managers. Absolutely loved him. Apparently, he was a notorious prankster backstage. He would absolutely torture people on their first tour. And he was in one of the WCW games against his wishes, and I believe he sued them over it. So there you go. Really glad to have him. Like I said, he was a legend, and he was one I wanted for a while. Up next, I got a lot this week. We have the Powers of Pain, Warlord and the Barbarian. Funny, they actually signed it Powers of Pain, too. That's pretty cool. Not very visible, but still pretty cool. Like I said, a classic power tag team. Fortunately, they broke up like right around the time I started watching. So I never really got to seize them except in older matches. I'm surprised they never really had a run with the titles. Seems like they should have. But they were really big, really powerful, and they were really good guests on the show, too. Next we have... Who is that? I forget. Oh, Snitsky. Signed, It Wasn't My Fault. I'll be honest, I don't remember him very well. I was kind of watching, but not really at the time he was around. So I don't know him too well, but WWE wrestler, I recognize the name. I snagged him. Finally, new COA. Old school wrestler, and one you've already seen tonight. We have the Warlord. I know I don't usually try to double dip on wrestlers too much, but this was the costume he was wearing when I saw him and when I knew him. And I always liked him, even if he was definitely kind of on the downward trend of his career when I started watching. So when I saw they had a promo with this outfit, I just had to snag it. So there we go. Legendary tag teams, legendary managers. A lot of people in this. This was not a cheap week, I'll be honest. I probably overpaid, but sometimes you just gotta. Alright, if you enjoyed this, shoot me that thumbs up. Any questions? If you got any pickups? If you scored a cool hard card item from Highspots? Unless you got that damn Taz photo I missed out on and I'm still bitter about. Let me know down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Check the description box. Shoot a like to my Facebook page. Best way to get in touch with me for any reason whatsoever. Ding that bell so you can be notified whenever my videos go live. Hit that subscribe button over here so you don't miss any videos. And as always, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. Chickens!